Hello and welcome. This is Motolyzed and I am Branko, your host. Welcome back to you. If you've been here before, welcome back to me because I'm finally home after being stranded in Thailand for the last 5 months. So I can continue doing my work and I can continue working on this channel. I was sad to see it kind of drop, but actually didn't drop. The views were good for what I expected over the time, and I've been gaining a little bit of traction. So that's awesome. Thank you all, and I appreciate you seriously, and I love you being back. So let's get right into the theme of this video, which is the CRF1100 Africa Twin Adventure Sports, which I tested back in February, I think. Maybe it was even in January. I can't even remember when it was. It was before the pandemic, and I've had this footage and it was just waiting, to be edited and to be pushed out. Maybe before you've seen our video on Dubai Biker Boys channel where we compared the CRF 1100 Africa Twin with the KTM the 790 Adventure R. That's quite an awesome video, and in the end, just by the video, I'll leave a card. You can click on it and go and check it out and see how they stack up. If you don't know, you didn't check my Instagram, you can. You'll see that I have an old RD07 Africa Twin Adventure Sports of my own, and for me, it's like the ultimate adventure kind of off-road bike. I don't really adventure or tour much, so it is quite a bit of a heavy bike for off-roading. Even before, it was definitely lighter than this one, but then it doesn't have as much power, as much technology or anything. However, people have crossed deserts and went around the world with these bikes, and are these new bikes really any better? I mean, objectively, yes, but then objectively also no. So from the olden days of the XRV 750,
we got this, and what I'm on right now is the CRF 1100 Adventure Sports, the top spec Africa Twin 2020 model. And I've been riding it today for a while, a couple hundred kilometers. We've been going around highways and B roads and a little bit trails and things like this. And let's get out on the trail on the left. And I have to say, so far, this is a very, very, very decent tour. First of all, I think it's less of an adventure tour in a sense. Even though it has the big ass front wheel and everything, and it's a 21-inch front wheel, I don't think it's got the weight that works against it. It's got the weight, and personally, I don't like big huge bikes on roads like this. Like this is now soft gravel and like this, and it's fine. But somewhere where you get into deeper sand, more gnarly stuff, and I stopped earlier there with stumbled upon a camel farm, and I had to stop and kind of pull it in reverse a little bit on a downhill, and it was just a horror story. But still, this bike has a good 105, 106 horsepower and about 100 Newton meters of torque, and it's very manageable, for what it is, for its size and shape. It's very, very manageable. It feels good, full of power, smooth power delivery. I say one thing I don't like is when you're cruising on a highway 130, 140, you would get something like what do you call it? A vibration, a vibe in your mirrors, where it's just vibey and everything is blurred. Everything is blurred. Now I'm gonna slow down here a bit because I'm on the Bridgestone Batlexes, and they're 90-10. They're not really, tires that are made for this kind of stuff, but they're still working well. So I'm not gonna hit it like something crazy. It's comfortable to stand on, but I wouldn't mind some bar risers right here. Reach to the gear lever and the brake lever is good. We got an off-road brake lever, and we have an off-road gear lever too, the one that folds on the side. So that's pretty cool. So this Adventure Sports has a bigger tank, 25 liters I think, or 24, and it has a bigger skid plate which covers also the engine case. And what else is got? Electronic suspension, most definitely, which is pretty cool. You know, you just click a button and you set it for whatever you need. Preload, compression, rebound. You know it, and it's also smart suspension. Then we get the 7-axis CPU that you know has the cornering ABS and all the gadgets, all the bells and whistles, things that you would expect to see on a top spec BMW GS. So I mean, this being a smaller bike than the GS, and I feel like the power is very useful considering the weight difference and everything. And it's a nice bike to be on in general. There is more than enough space for luggage, for pillion. It's touring ready. That means you have a luggage rack on the back for the top box, and you have already like cutouts for the side cases. Although you need to purchase those separately. So anything other than that, you have to purchase separately. I mean, you know, it's just a modern way, you know, like. But I guess if you're planning to do off-roading like this, the standard model with a shorter windscreen and a little bit savings in weight would be probably a better choice. However, this is not bad if you're just going to occasionally wander off the beaten path rather than that to be your final destination. So I guess I came to the end of this randomly picked trail. So we're gonna make a U-turn and head back out there. Guys, this bike is currently available in the UAE from Al Futtaim Honda, of course. And you go and check it out and tell me what you think. Let me stop here for a second and do a little walk around. My Ghost Rider, Mr. Hisham. We did a compare of these two bikes just today, the 790 Adventure and the Africa Twin Adventure Sports. So you go ahead and go on Dubai Bikers Boy channel, and that video will be live very, very soon. So this is what it is. KTM Adventure R and the Africa Twin 1100. They're some good looking bikes, yeah, Hish?
Definitely.
All right, guys, this was Motolyzed. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.